Good evening and welcome to Poland Daily. I'm Nicholas Richardson and this is the news. The United States State Department has approved the sale of 96 Apache attack helicopters to Poland. Until the purchase procedures are completed and the helicopters are actually delivered to Poland, the United States Army will make those from its own resources available to Poland. These are the most advanced and versatile attack helicopters in the world and the only machines equipped with radar for target detection. Poland will become the second largest operator of Apache helicopters after the United States. Apache helicopters are a formidable force. They are absolutely state-of-the-art, combat-tested weapons, providing excellent defence capabilities. They will certainly provide huge support not only to the Polish military, not only to the defence capabilities of Poland, but also to the defence capabilities of NATO. Before the Apache helicopters arrive in Poland, the United States Army is expected to make 8 available from its own resources. These will reach the Polish Army as early as next year. Here we don't know the exact date yet, but knowing Prime Minister Błaszczak's efficiency, it will be very soon. It is already a matter of political decision. The modern American helicopters will replace Soviet Mi-24s. We are definitely moving away from post-Soviet equipment, the Eastern equipment that was the equipment of the Polish Army for many years. The maximum amount for the purchase of the Apache helicopters with armaments is $12 billion. It is now up to Polish negotiators to determine the final price of the deal with the United States. The Law and Justice Party has accustomed us to the fact that there are no offsets, no tenders, just buying off the shelf what is there, disregarding the fact that our children and grandchildren will have to pay it back. The equipment is undoubtedly needed, but this is not how this procedure should look. In Dziwnów, a new combat unit at the Formosa military unit was presented today. The event was attended by National Defense Minister Mariusz Błaszczak. Next to the GROM, next to the special unit of the Lubliniec Commandos, it is a military group that forms the core of the Polish Special Forces. I also want to encourage young people to join the army. We are all aware that being selected to join the Special Forces is not easy, but it is really worth it to be a soldier or Special Forces soldier in the Polish army. According to the opposition, the ruling camp is using the uniformed services for its own purposes in the current campaign ahead of parliamentary elections. This is not the first time in this election campaign that the uniformed services are being used as a backdrop for the Law and Justice government ministers or as elements of campaigning. Let's not make problems out of nothing. The fact that the United States want to sell us this equipment in such quantity at all is absolutely incredible. Undoubtedly, this is a success of Polish diplomacy, but especially of Minister Mariusz Błaszczak. Included with the helicopters, radars and various types of anti-tank missile and air-to-air missiles are also to be delivered. This is just the beginning of the buying process. Now Congress has to make a decision in 30 days. Congress can veto this and block the sale of these helicopters, but it is rather impossible due to many reasons. Let's remember that Poland is a key ally of the United States. In 2023, Poland will spend a record amount on defence, more than 137 billion zloty. That's about 4% of Poland's GDP. Portuguese President Marcelo Rebelo de Sousa is visiting Poland today. During a joint press conference with President Andrzej Duda, the presidents discussed the security issues and the Russian invasion of Ukraine. I asked the President not to stop aid to Ukraine, both military and humanitarian. I thanked Portugal for its assistance so far, for the support that was also provided by Poland to the Ukrainians, our neighbours, in the form of, for example, humanitarian aid. But we also spoke with the President about our bilateral issues, Polish-Portuguese cooperation. I expressed joy at the increasing economic trade between our countries. It increased last year by 13%. This is very important. It has already exceeded €3 billion. Portuguese companies are present in Poland, Portuguese equity. Poles know this very well, because they use the services Portuguese companies offer in our country on a daily basis. I, for one, must say that this visit of mine is indeed taking place at an important time, but I hope that it will contribute to even better cooperation between our countries, to contacts, to exchanges of students, employees and investments by companies in both countries. Residents of California and Mexico are dealing with the effects of Tropical Storm Hillary. The elements brought extensive destruction. In addition, there was an earthquake in California. There are no fatalities in the United States, while one person died in Mexico. From Los Angeles, our correspondent, Małgorzata Schultz.
Cleanup efforts are underway in Southern California after yesterday's heavy rains and earthquake. Damage estimates are underway in Los Angeles and surrounding counties hit by the two disasters. Palm Springs, a desert town about 200 kilometers from Los Angeles, has not seen such rainfall since 1930. Streets have turned into rivers, while in the town of Cathedral City, roads including the highway to Los Angeles are still closed. Tornadoes have uprooted trees. A bridge was also destroyed. Many people have not made it to work. A local hospital was damaged. There were power outages in many places, and fears that there could be assaults and riots. But for now, things are calm. In Los Angeles, water flooded many stores and restaurants. Business owners have another sleepless night ahead of them, cleaning and drying the interiors. California Governor Gavin Newsom visited the most affected counties. In Los Angeles, he attended a press conference at an emergency command center. He said that millions of dollars were spent on the earthquake warning system, and it worked smoothly. Los Angeles residents were also kept informed of the hurricane situation, although not everyone heeded the appeal of local authorities to stay indoors. About 100 car collisions were reported in Los Angeles during the storm. From Los Angeles for TV Republika, Małgorzata Schulz.
Meanwhile, fires on the Hawaii island of Maui have killed at least 114 people, and more than 1,000 are believed to be missing, many of them children. United States President Joe Biden arrived on the scene and visited downtown Lahaina, the former capital of the Hawaiian Kingdom.
Hello, people of Maui. You've shown such absolute incredible courage. That's not hyperbole. I want you to know, on behalf of the United States of America, all the nation, the American people stand with you. You know, we will be respectful of the sacred grounds and the traditions that rebuild the way the people of Maui want to build, not the way others want to build. We're going to rebuild the way the people of Maui want to build. But, you know, it's going to be hard. We focus on search and rescue, which is still going on. Right now, there are over 450 search and rescue experts working round the clock. Second, I've identified FEMA's Administrator Griswold to lean forward, as she always has done, to help survivors get immediate aid. FEMA's quickly provided 55,000 meals, 75,000 liters of water, 5,000 beds, 10,000 blankets, working to help remove the debris, repair roads, and restore power.
Biden arrived in the devastated city of Lahaina around midday local time. He also went on a helicopter tour of burned-out areas with First Lady Jill Biden, Hawaii Governor Josh Green, and Hawaii's two senators, Brian Schatz and Mazie Hirono, as well as local representative Jill Tokuda. Biden flew over a brown, dusty landscape from the Kaiulii airport and along the coast and reached the burned-out Lahaina community, where he delivered his remarks. That's the news. Thank you for watching. Stay with us for the weather, Poland Daily Business and more programmes. But from me, it's have a good night and a better tomorrow.